It's under a sunny day that we arrive in Malaga, and we begin our walk in the city under the palm trees. First stop, the port of Malaga. Arrived, we have the chance to observe this big sailing ship, the Sea Cloud Spirit. It's a luxury cruising sailboat, and it will cost you at least the sum of 40,000 euros per person for 6 days of cruise. The cruises look fantastic, and the experience must be without a doubt totally exceptional, as you can guess now. But it's not time for a cruise, but for a visit of Malaga. We continue our way and arrive at the Farola. Built in 1817 with stones from the Mount of Gibralfaro, it's the only lighthouse with a female name in the whole Iberian Peninsula. A true symbol that has survived earthquakes, wars, shipwrecks, and has opened the doors of Malaga to sailors, fishermen, and traders. We stop on the beach of Malagueta to make some tourist photos. And we continue the march through the city. Small snacks in this bakery, which look very appetizing. Then, direction to the Pompidou Center of Malaga to discover the famous multicolored glass cube. Direction to Gibralfaro, which is located on the height of Malaga and which is the point of visit that we wanted to make today. We go there, passing in front of the Fuente de las Tres Gracias, a beautiful fountain located in the middle of a roundabout. Before taking the stairs, we take a short break and eat empanadas while admiring the view of Malaga. We continue our ascent and discover the building of the City Hall of Malaga, which was built between 1912 and 1919, and it's the most characteristic of the native architecture of the beginning of the century. The higher we go, the more splendid and panoramic the view is. We discover the Malaga Bullring, whose construction began in 1847 and which was inaugurated in 1876. In 1939, the arena was used as a concentration camp for prisoners. Today, the arena serves as a cultural center and hosts numerous art and literature events, and in the recent years, it has welcomed some gastronomic festivals. Just before arriving at the castle, we also cross a private hotel, El Parador de Malaga Gibralfaro. We now arrive at the Alcazaba of Malaga. It's one of the most important preserved fortresses in Spain. The Alcazaba of Malaga is built on a hill overlooking the city and offers a view of the sea and the current port. It was once connected to the city walls, which have now disappeared. We strongly recommend that you take the time to walk along the ramparts to admire the breathtaking panoramic view. The enclosure is aligned with 30 bar-long towers and 20 fortified doors in the pure tradition of the Arab Muslim architecture of the West. although it's connected to the castle. The two fortifications are distinct monuments of different periods. The Alcazaba was built on the remains of a Roman fortress. In addition to its defensive role, it was the residence of the governor of the city during the Muslim period. Following the capture of Malaga by the Catholic kings in 1487, several kings lived there, such as Philip IV and Charles III of Spain. We now leave the Alcazaba and discover the ruins of the Roman theatre of Malaga. Being very thirsty, we will buy the most expensive bottle of water we have ever paid for, in a small store in front of the theatre. €2 for a 50 centiliter bottle. We might too tell you that we enjoyed it for several days. Joking aside, we continue our walk in the town, but it starts to rain. We will now be going to the car, and during our walk we will discover the rest of our planned attractions. On our way, we pass by the building where Pablo Picasso was born, in which the Picasso Foundation is located today. And a few meters further, we will find the museum dedicated to him. We pass in front of the unique Iglesias del Convento de San Agustín, whose construction dates back to the 16th century. Today, it has become a church, a school, and a residence for the ecclesiastical personnel. Brief stop in front of the facade of the Etxegarre Theatre, which opened as a cinema in 1932 and was renovated in 2009 to accommodate 300 spectators for theatre, dance, music, and children's shows. And finally, we discover the Cathedral of the Incarnation, which is one of the major monuments of the Renaissance in Andalusia. The interior is in Renaissance style. The building is rectangular in shape and has three naves of equal height, the central nave being wider than the side aisles. It has two levels. The lower level is punctuated by three arcades pierced by portals and separated by marble columns. The south tower was left unfinished, which explains the unbalanced appearance of the facade. The people of Malaga call the cathedral La Menquita, which means the one-hand lady. There is currently a debate as to whether the monument should not be completed as originally planned or left as it is. We pass in front of the statue that pays homage to Cardinal Ángel Herrera Oria, a former Spanish journalist who became friar in his 50s and created the National Catholic Propaganda Association, from which several ministers of the Franco period and later Christian Democrat leaders of the UCD would come. After this rather relaxed day, we take our way in direction of our apartment. See you tomorrow.